I would want to spend a day with Spider-Punk.
So surreal. It is such an honor. I feel so lucky to be in this position. I feel so lucky that I have a character like Gwen in my life. She truly is so special. She's inspired me, and I have fallen in love with her time and time again, and I still feel myself finding reasons to love her even more.
Well, I think for him, he's when you have kids, your ego goes down because it becomes part of somebody else's journey, and I think that's happening to Peter, and I think it's fun to watch a superhero go through that. That he just thinks she's really special, and all the other Spidey people think that they're really special because they're Spidey people. So I think it's pretty neat to see somebody who we know as Peter B. Parker starting to age out of that suit a little bit. Lime. Good question. I like all of them. I like soda water, so lime is fine.
I can tell you there was a scene where we meet Pavitra Pravakar, Spider-Man India, and it was okay, and it wasn't really working. And some Indian animators of Indian descent, sent us an email saying, like, we think that this could be better, we think the character can be cooler, we think it can be more specific. And so we put together a room of Indian American writers and spent a day like pitching on how we could do it. We rewrote it in 24 hours, re-storyboarded it, and Karan Soni, who plays Spider-Man India, was in the room. He's a writer as well, and he recorded it a few days later, and it's now a delightful scene. That's one of people's favorite scenes, and it's a great story about how if you like listen to people and are flexible, you can make something even better.
I agree with Chris. I don't want to say we're unified in this, but I think we're pretty unified in this. It's Miles. You know, we're on for Miles' journey.
Look at that. What do you think?
We love him. You know, we root for him. When he's high, we're high. When he's low, we're low.
Yeah.
You're always rooting for that kid.
Yeah, I definitely think we're going to see the best of Miles in this film. That's part of, I think, what makes it special. We wanted Miles to evolve. You know, anyone who's had a kid, anyone who's been a kid, knows what it's like to go through that growth spurt where you go from being an adolescent to a young adult. And we think it's one of the most exciting times in any young person's life. And we really wanted to explore that through the POV of Miles being Spider-Man and how different he is than Peter Parker. You know, he's grown up with both of his parents and they're his closest friends. So for a kid who's close to his family, a kid who's got helicopter parents, what is that going to really look like? So I think that was a big thing that we wanted to try to tackle in this film.
Fun, riveting, epic.
I'd pick a horse, because I'm not really a big cat person, and the dinosaur sounds dangerous. So I'll go spider horse.
There is a watercolor aspect they do whenever they're in Gwen's world, which is really, really cool because I think it shows the tone and the mood of where Gwen lives, kind of like in this, you know, heartfelt but also kind of like bleak, kind of like reserved place, but it's so beautiful and bright and it's so incredibly cool. I was like, how did they do that? There's so many different animation styles in this one, it's just gonna blow your mind.
I have a deep fear of motorcycles. Like, I don't like the sounds. They go so fast. It's very scary. So my character rides a motorcycle not only effortlessly and fearlessly, but like she has a good ass time. So I would take that ability to ride motorcycles badassly from her.
What I take from the Spot's life? I think it'd be nice to be able to. I think it'd be nice to be able to put your hand through a hole and have it come out over there, don't you? I mean, again, if you can't climb on the ceiling, I think it's another great icebreaker. You know what I mean? I think it's a great thing to do with dinner guests. I think it's a shame that the Spot goes so bad, because if he had just stayed good, he's the kind of guy you want at your party, right? Like, you're never going to believe who's coming tonight. The guy who can put his hand through the thing and have it come through there. He's wonderful to have over. You know what I mean? And but he was evil, so he's not so much fun.
I would love to see Miles Morales go up against Tom Hardy as Venom.